Hey, 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 what do you say? Reality TV Tarot. And I was watching Karen from Potomac Weiss. Hey, Karen, where's your apology tour? Because usually once you get sober, one of the first things you do is you go around apologizing to everybody. So we're going to do a little reading on that because what I noticed is I think Karen's ego is blocking her from really admitting and being humble and apologizing. So that interview with Andy Cohen, she started off it, and then she ended up going back to playing Karen from the show Reality Housewives for the Potomac. So let's do a little reading, as always, entertainment purposes only. And we're going to ask for some information from the Akasha records. Let's give a little blessing for the reading. Okay, I thank you for coming here and watching. I'm kind of curious too. So we'll set some cards down. Karen, Karen, Karen. Your ego is so large, it's the elephant in the room. Karen, Karen, Karen. Let's see what the cards are going to say. 1. I'll lay them out a little differently today. There we go. All righty. Okay. The first card is, what mask, Karen, are you still putting on for people, the audience? An illusion that you are believing, especially in that interview. Let's see, what mask are you putting on? The Ace of Swords. Really, what I look at is this crown. Dun da da dum. She's still the queen. She's still like royalty and entitlement. Because you notice in the interview, she talked about how she was a mentor. Karen, what did you learn about yourself? And maybe your addiction to drinking or not? And so the mask that she is wearing is an ace, is an opportunity. And the swords are a mental one so that she can mask what she presents to her friends and to the fans of the show. She still has that opportunity inside her that does it. Now, card 2, the hook. What part of her that hooks her in, latches her in to the illusion, the longingness of some shadow work inside her? What still brings her into hiding it? Even though conflict, this is the fight of wands, and wands can be that firing element, that passionate element. She's still the hook. She's still passionate about it. To keep that element. I don't think she ever really talks humble or real. Sometimes I don't think we really know the real Karen. Like when you see some of the other characters like Giselle or Robin, they look like genuine people. With Karen, I always get this sense of fakeness, and this is it. that hooks her in to keep that shadow inside her. This could be a pretend play, a battle that she's never gonna let it out. Card 3. What is part of the chain? What is tying her to the chain? The chain of the pattern that she has of presenting dumb queen, which is interesting. Oh, she wants to be the magician. That's part of her chain. The magician is one of those cards that has all the elements, and you'll never know how she got that rabbit out of the hat. We're never going to know how she became a mentor and didn't become humble and explore herself. This magician is as above, so on earth. And look at all, it has all the elements to use. It could trick us. This also could be, magician can trick you into trying to believe. Robin called her out a few times saying, people are going to find your BS. Well, we haven't yet. She still holds on to it. The magician card. 4. What triggers her? What triggers her into hiding into herself? What's the trigger? Oh, 3 of Swords, a broken heart. Not just in relationships, but as in her heart, feeling broken. That triggers her to say, I don't ever want to see people to see me cry. I don't ever want people to see me humble or crying or apologizing. She doesn't seem real. If she apologized, I'm not so sure I would sense it as a sincere, genuine apology. She doesn't want this to happen. Please, I'm never going to let you see to break my heart. It's happened to me a lot in my life when I was younger, and now I have a hard shell around it, and you are not going to break my heart, so you'll never see the real me. Number 5, the shadow. What part of her in her shadow work does she suppress? Grieving. This is a grieving card. Look, it's the 5 of Cups. That 5 is a change card. The cups are your emotions. See the river in the back. So 3 are down and 2 are up. So in her shadow work, she's suppressing the grieving of a broken heart. That's why she has the magician, so she can trick the people. So she can present, the magician goes on stage and they present she presents who she wants people to see. The trickster. Robin was right. Someday people might see your BS. I don't think Karen will show it, but they know you're trying to present a fake you. Grieving. I know some people who will not cry in front of others. Even at a funeral when they start crying, they're like, where'd they go? Oh, they went into the car so they can go cry by themselves. They don't want people to see them that human. To them, it's a weakness. Karen is going to shadow work right here of her grieving. What could be a key insight into breaking her shadow work on her cycle? A key insight could be letting it go. Just move. This is the Six of Swords. It could be a movement card, escape card. I look at it here as just let it go. Let go of that ego, that the elephant in the room, her pride, her sense. I would not. I look at Karen and I go, I don't think she would give hugs that are warm and warmth of feeling. A key insight could be letting it go. What could she do to try to reclaim some of that power? The Hermit, go and shine a light on your soul. That would take a lot for Karen to do that. And the first one is learning about sobriety. One of the first things you see people do is you make amends for people you've hurt along the way. Let's do another couple cards about how she can move beyond this. The X of Swords in the back. She can move beyond and saying, it's over. The game is over. Being the magician, the trickster, it's over. If she could come to the realization that it's over, it's time to be present time and let the real, I don't even know if she knows what her authentic self is. And letting herself stop feeling like a hostage. The swords in the back. She's feeling all tied up about it. She don't want anybody to see her broken heart. Karen still has some shadow work to do on her soul. Let's bring out some of the kitty cats and see what the cats have to say. Tell us about Karen. Tell us about Karen, about why that ego is in the way and she is not being humble about her sobriety. She could be a great example for people to say, yeah, I have an issue and I got to address it. And one of the first things I got to do is become humble and learn about it. But oh no, at the end of that interview with Andy, she looked like the Karen from the TV show. That's why we're doing reality TV tomorrow. Let's find out why, Karen. Come on, Karen, tell us. And a general question, tell us what you want us to know about your ego that's in the way. Will the real Karen please stand up? The Chariot. So she could make movement forward. Though the cat looks kind of scared. She looks scared. I think in this card, I'm reading that Karen has some fear. Some bodily fear. If she moves that ego aside, she has opportunity to make a move forward. Ah, the two. Look at that. Well, this card to me is reading that if Karen makes her the difference between her body and her spirit. And if she kind of brings it more into alignment, bring the spirit part of her. I don't know if she ever meditates or anything like that. Would help her bring self-love into her body. Because something in there, this card's indicating that the choice is that she doesn't really have self-love, not deep down. Because she comes off so arrogant, so like untouchable. There's no realness to her. And that's like it's tangled up. Her self-love is tangled up right now. The 2s are a decision card. Oh, look, there's 2 behind here by accident. Ha, there's no accident. But the 3, look at all the spilled water. Look at this cat. I've done it and I made a mess and I don't think she really cares. It's like, how is she just gonna get out of it? It's overflowing for her. It might be eating her up inside a little bit if you drink too much water. All right, another decision card, the 2s. Look at those claws come out. And that's her issue. If I let go of my ego, how are my claws to protect herself? Remember we got the 3 of hearts? 3 of hearts. The 3 of swords. To protect that 3 of swords, she has her claws coming out, and that's one of her decision makers. And the stabilizers, there's the cat. Holding the wand of the game. But look at that look. I'm not giving it up. This is me. It's been going on for decades. Look at I'm in charge with playing the game. I'm reading that she doesn't want to give it up. Not really. It's been working for her. She's getting paid to be a person on the show. She doesn't want to give it up. Oh, Karen, it looks like right now you don't want to give up your ego. And the magician card, playing the trickster of the mask that you wear. All right, thank you.